Hey folks, welcome to another episode of Handicap Not Helpless. I'm Dan, this is my service dog, Miss Daisy. We decided to have a little bit of fun this evening and not be so serious. I'd like to talk to you about some of the things that people say to me, or about Miss Daisy. Everybody loves Miss Daisy, that's for sure. I mean, you can go, there's a few people in here that's been with me who go to Walmart or somewhere like that, and it's just people that work there just love her to death, and that's a good thing. And then same thing with Home Depot. All the people there just love her, and that's a good thing too. But every once in a while, I run into some people that are not not quite as I don't know what the right word is, but anyway, just a couple things. One time I was at Walmart, and Miss Daisy was right beside me, and she rarely wears a leash, having to do with her duties. And so we were sitting in line trying to make our way up to the cash register, and she was on this side of me all the time. She's on my right side all the time, and so she was between me and the counter that was in the next aisle, and we were slowly making our way up through there. And in front of me there was three women in front of me, and two of them were pretty elderly. They were probably 80 years old or close to it, but still getting around well. That's good. But and then there was a younger lady that was probably 55 or 60, and so we sat there for quite a while as we were slowly making our way up through there. And so the lady that was standing right directly in front of me, she was one of the older ones, and she happened to look back, and it was the first time she had seen Miss Daisy, and we'd been there for, hey girl, we'd been there for like 10 or 15 minutes waiting in line. So she looked a little shocked, and she said, "Is that your dog?" I said, no, that ain't my dog." And she said, "Really, it's not your dog?" I said, no, and just follow me. And she said, "Really? Just follow you around the store?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." "Well, when did it start following you?" I said, "Well, she started following me out in the parking lot." "The dog followed you out in the parking lot?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." Which she did, actually, because we got out of the van in the parking lot. So I could see the lady that was around 55 or 60 was having a little bit of fun with it. And so that kind of encouraged me to go on. And so she got down in Miss Daisy's face and she said, "You're such a pretty girl, and somebody's really going to be missing you," and all that stuff. And so then, she said, that's not your dog." I said, "No, ma'am, it ain't my dog." And then the lady in front of her, the younger one, turned around and said, "Mom, that is his dog. He's just teasing you." And she looked at me and said, "Is that your dog?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." And she went, "Oh, no, oh, don't hit me, I'm crippled." So anyway, some people got a laugh out of it. She didn't think it was too funny. But I apologized, and she then thought it was funny because I started teasing her. I let her pet Miss Daisy, and everything was cool. So another time, I was walking across the parking lot on my way to the store, and just as I was getting there, there was a lady standing on the little sidewalk, like, that had a little kid with her, about 8 years old or so, a little girl. And so she started coming across the parking lot towards me, and she met me halfway across the parking lot. It was a hot summer day. I had dark sunglasses on, and Miss Daisy's feet was on the hot blacktop, so I didn't want to stay very long. And so she stopped me, and she was saying, "Sir, stop a minute." So I stopped, and she said, "I just want my granddaughter to see your dog." She said, "Well, are you blind?" And I said, "No, I'm not blind." And she said, "I was telling her dogs lead people around a lot of times that are blind. Are you blind?" And I said, "No, ma'am, I'm not blind." And she said, "Well, how many fingers am I holding up?" I don't know what she put up. So, and then she's like, "You're blind." And I took my glasses off. I said, "Ma'am, I'm not blind." And she said, "You're not blind, I can see your eyes." I put my glasses back on. I said, "No, I told you I wasn't blind." And then she says, Well, is it a CNI dog? I'm getting a little frustrated, you know. So I said, no, ma'am, it's not a CNI dog. I'm a CNI person. And she said, well, what's a CNI person? And I said, well, the dog's blind. I'm taking the dog for a walk. And then she patted me. Oh, you're such a nice man. You're such a nice man. So anyway, another time on number 3, I don't know how many I've got, but there was a lady that stopped me at the park, and we were talking there for a while. And so at some point it got around, like, you know, she got a little bit too personal about what my abilities or disabilities were. And so at one point she said, do you date normal women? And I'm like, normal women. That's a trick question. Yep, I date normal women, and I pick her up on my unicorn, and away we go. Oh, sorry, ladies. But it's true. That's what I said. And it was like, well, I date normal women if I get desperate. David says, I have a dog just like her. Looks just like her. Really? Yeah. Except mine's a boxer. And she got she got some brown on her. But my all-time favorite, up until this point, 12 years, and this has got to be my favorite. The lady was asking me at one point, and it was the same lady I was talking about earlier, that was getting too personal. How do you use the bathroom? How do you use the bathroom the same way you do? I know, but how do you use the bathroom? And she wouldn't let it go, like, I said, lady, I do the same way like you. I know, but how? I said, okay, sometimes I do it like this. Sometimes I go, some people just don't have a sense of humor. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this. It's just some silly things that I do every once in a while, just to get the seriousness out of my bones for a little bit. I hope you guys laughed at all this. If you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And Dan, Miss Daisy, Handicap, but we're not helpless. We'll see you next time. And your word of encouragement today, everything that you need to accomplish your goals is already inside of you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.